I also invite the next speaker, TKS Ilangovan, who is a member of Parliament of Rajya Sabha from Tamil Nadu, and he is also the organization secretary of DMK. So, Mr. Ilangovan, sir, please join us and please share your views.
Thank you, the organizers of this event. This is a very important issue concerning human rights in this country. There is a great damage done to the human rights. The pity is about 4 professors, people from the community, in this Bhima Koregaon case. All are teachers who work for the welfare of the Dalits, who works for social justice, and who are champions of social justice. So this government does not want social justice. This only proves that this government does not want social justice. They don't want to uplift people who are so far downtrodden. So this is the 4th in line. Hani Babu is the 4th in line with many other professors who had already been arrested, like Anand. The charges are flimsy based on flimsy reasons. The question is, what are the charges? They say that they have seized his computer and found something in his computer which shows that he is closely associated with the Maoist organization. There is no event which shows that Hani Babu was associated with any banned organization. There is no event. He had not taken part in any of the events. But what the government says that we have seen some material in his computer, in his laptop, with which we want to arrest him. That is what is still, in one case of Anand Chandulde, what they said there was a message saying that we should kill the Prime Minister, Anand. There are lakhs and lakhs of Anands in this country. But this government has chosen something so flimsy like this to put an end to the activities of social activists who work for the welfare of the people, who work for the human rights, who work for social justice, and who work for the upliftment of the downtrodden. So this government wants to run this country on their own wish. Like what we had seen such governments earlier in history. This is not new. And we also know what was the final result. What finally happened to those governments also. That this government should think of, go back to history and see what had happened to people who were running governments like this, what is happening today. So, Hani Babu was a champion for social justice. He was fighting for the cause of backward classes and scheduled castes. He wanted proper reservation given to children belonging to scheduled castes and backward classes. That is not wrong. That is what is given, this right is given by the Constitution of India. The question is, the only organization which does not have any respect for this Indian Constitution is this government. In a civilized world, I mean, I underline the word civilized world. In a democratic country, the role of the government is to provide socio-economic protection to its citizens. Rest of the things are governed by the Constitution. And individuals' rights are mentioned in the Constitution. An individual who goes against law, there are laws to punish them. It is not there are agencies to punish them. But the role of the government is to provide socio-economic protection to its citizens. But this government do not act in that way. They attack the Constitution. All these ministers have taken oath in the name of Constitution, but everybody attacks the Constitution. If the Constitution is attacked, then you cannot call this as a democratic country. That is what is going to happen. That is what this government is planning. They don't want democracy in this country. They don't want democracy in this country. They want to kill democracy. They want to take the entire power in their own hands. They don't want anybody to raise any voice against them. That is not civilized. That I can say is barbaric. But what we had seen during the monarchy, times of monarchy when kings were ruling the country. Now, India is slowly becoming a kingdom. India is slowly, from a democratic country, it is slowly becoming a kingdom in the hands of certain powers. I don't know whether anybody here in the government has any power. They are directed from elsewhere, from organizations which are not in the political process. They do not come into political process. They are guided by people who are outside the political process. They want things to be done in their own way. They don't want things to be done according to the constitution. That is why professors like Hani Babu are arrested by this government without any questioning. What wrong he did? What he did was he wanted to save, he wanted to bring Professor Sai Baba, who is a 90% disabled person, who is languishing in prison. He worked for that. He wanted Professor Sai Baba to come out of prison. Sai Baba is 90% in inability. So people like him are suffering in prisons.
Okay.
Any man with some sense of humanity in his mind will work for that. Anybody who has some sense of sympathy in their mind will work for them. That is what Hani Babu was doing. Professor Sai Baba is kept under prison against his physical inabilities, 90% inability. He is suffering in the prison. All his wife wants is that bring him to some prison in Andhra Pradesh so that people related to him can go and meet him. Even that the government does not want to provide. So they want to threaten people. They are using all methods to threaten people. Initially, we had seen killing 4 intellectuals in this country. Now we are seeing arresting people, putting them in jail who are intellectuals. No intellectual should remain outside to speak against this government. Any intellectual view from anybody is not acceptable by this government. That is what is happening here, everywhere, throughout the country. The country is going to doldrums. This will continue. I don't think it will end with Hani Babu. My worry is that we should put an end to this. The people's movement can put an end to it. The government will continue with this. Once they are happy that somebody is put in jail and the voice is curtailed, they will continue with such kind of a trend. So everybody should stand united. All political parties here should stand united to fight for the cause of such arrests, such killings. And arresting academicians is a shame for a nation. Arresting academic intellectuals is a shame for this. The government does not want intellectuals, means the government is going back to the barbaric age. So we stand united, we stand with you in your fight. The DMK will support the cause of the people fighting for this arrest of Professor Hani Babu and other professors in this regard. Thank you.